All right, guys. Joe Saglimbeni here on his YouTube channel, Joe Saglimbeni, and I just want to start by saying happy holidays, happy Memorial Day, and let's continue to remember all those that are fighting for freedom. All right, guys. So I decided to come live today. I was off today. Decided to get on the channel and go live, and I've been very busy, so it's been very hard for me to even do any of this. But I thought, let me try to go quickly on, a little streaming, live streaming. So here I am, and of course, if you can always try to like and subscribe if you like this stuff when it comes onto my channel, when it goes live, or when it becomes a video on YouTube. So continue to like, subscribe, and let that algorithm work for me. So today I wanted to talk about a little bit about speculation versus investing. So as everyone knows now, the markets are kind of going crazy. The stock market and the crypto markets are kind of going crazy recently, and as I am recording this, it's May 2022, and you had corrections throughout the stock and crypto markets. Basically, in the stock markets, basically since January, and in the crypto markets since basically November. But I think it's important to understand. And by the way, if there's anyone out there, let me know if you hear me. I think I am getting a good feed here, and I think I'm getting a good microphone. But let me know if the audio is good out there, and just let me know in the chat if and when you come in. So basically, I thought it was important to bring out some kind of the differences between investing and speculating, and how I look at it. And I got some I got some definitions from Investopedia. I'm going to show that in the stream, and the reason why I'm going to show it is because I want to kind of gauge or try to explain what investing and speculating is to me. So, from Investopedia, what is investing, right? Investing is the act of allocating resources, usually money, with the expectation of generating an income or profit. You can invest in endeavors such as using money to start a business, or in assets such as purchasing real estate in hopes of reselling it later at a higher price. And let's take a look at Investopedia's definition of speculation. So, what is speculation? In the world of finance, speculation or speculative trading refers to the act of conducting a financial transaction that has substantial risk of losing value, but also holds the expectation of a significant gain or other major value. With speculation, the risk of loss is more than offset by the possibility of a substantial gain or other recompense. Right? So, what does that really mean? Look, it almost sounds the same, right? Investing and speculating. But investing is really, to me, investing is kind of, and this is, by the way, before we even start, no financial advice here. This is just an opinion. I am not a financial pro, a financial planner. I don't even play one on YouTube. So this is just an opinion of investing and speculating from me. Completely opinion. So investing is like almost a guarantee of it. Well, not really a guarantee. A likelihood of going up in value. Now, investing has many parts to it. Like, let's say for a business, investing has many parts. You invest in a business, you open up a Finnegan pin shop, and you invest money in there. Your investment, you are working on this business to grow. In the end, it will be a valuable business. Speculating is sort of like gambling. It's like, okay, if you go to a racetrack and you have all these horses and you're speculating, you're gambling on a big outcome. You you're speculating that'll be a huge value or monetary reward when you make this bet. They're almost the same thing. I mean, can stocks be speculative? Of course. Can stocks be investments? Of course. Can real estate be speculative? Of course. Can real estate be an investment? Of course. How do you figure the two out? And this has been a problem even for me over the years because I kind of always think that it's kind of speculation anyway because you don't always know everything. You think you're investing, and then a great example will be sometime like in the 2007 to 2009 um, real estate bust. You think you're making an investment in an asset, and all of a sudden, 3 years later, your house is worth way less. If you were to sell that house, that investment is worth less value. So, is it a speculation? Did you make a speculation? So, here's how I look at it. I think an investment is a long term situation. Chances are, if you make an investment into something, a business, real estate, stocks, assets, I I would say an investment would have to give you return over a long period of time, a positive return over a period of time to be an investment. Speculation is probably more short term. Like when you go to a racetrack and you speculate or you gamble on that horse racing, it's really kind of a short term thing. You're making a bet, you're looking for a return, but it really doesn't matter to you about the long term. To you, it's not an investment. I think long term, thinking long term is an investment mindset as opposed to speculation is a short term gain, get in, get out, maybe a trader's mentality, a stock market trader's mentality. Hey, Tectonic, how are you? How you doing, man? Can you hear me, by the way, Tectonic? Let me know if you could hear me. But that's what it's coming down to me. And I think it's important that during this time of volatile markets, that we kind of shouldn't speculate. Now, let me kind of dive deeper about this. A lot of my friends and my relatives and a lot of people come ask me about cryptos and am I investing in cryptos? So, I would say personally, is Bitcoin and Ethereum investments or speculation? And this was a tough one because I think I'm investing in Bitcoin. Thank you, Tectonic. I think I'm investing in Bitcoin. But when I really come down and think about it, I think right now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos are speculating as we speak right now. That's what I think. Now, take it over to real estate. So I have owned real estate and I have invested in real estate, my own home a couple of times already, and I've sold and bought. Is that an investment? Well, I think that's an investment. Not only is it an investment, but it's an investment I'm living in, which makes it even better. And I think that it's kind of always been an investment to me ever since I was a young person and I first did my first real estate transaction. I've noticed for over 30 years that most of the time, on average, real estate appreciates at least with inflation. So even if you want to say inflation is keeping up or your house is keeping up with inflation, is it still an investment? So where I live, it has beaten inflation. And I think just for the fact that you can live in it, that's a bonus. I think it is definitely in investment. I don't think it's a speculative matter. I think if you hold it over 10, 12, 20, 30 years, your investment will have a gain. And that's really what an investment is. You want to gain, you want to profit, you want to have a value that's higher in the future. Again, not financial advice. Don't go out there and buy a house because I'm saying it's an investment. Now, what about stocks? So, as anyone knows from my channel, I love investing in stocks. It's the closest thing to my heart. Been doing it since I was basically 18 years old. And I think that a, di- a diverse portfolio of stocks related to companies that have rising revenues, increasing revenues, increasing earnings per share, and um, marketing power or a moat or leaders in the industry. I think those stocks that are related to those companies are investments. Now, you don't have to buy individual securities to make an investment or for it to be an investment. A mutual fund, an ETF, an index fund can be the greatest of investments because you don't even have to get a headache or have a headache. Hey, hello, 1212. Give me a like, subscribe, and share. An index or an index of equities, an ETF, a mutual fund of companies. Take an example like the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is a basket of 500, roughly 500 of the largest companies in the world. Is that an investment? That surely is an investment because time has showed over history your value will grow if you hold that basket of 500 companies for a long period of time. It will grow to gain more, to be of a larger value. I think it's some of the easiest investing you could possibly do. And you can basically do a couple of mutual funds and you can maybe do a something like and this idea I kind of got from a guy I listened to, Paul Merriman, who talks about large cap value, small cap value mutual funds, and basically having two or three mutual funds, maybe a large cap value, a small cap value, and maybe a target date fund, dollar cost average into these funds in a retirement account, and let them work for you. Reinvest, of course, the dividends, dollar cost average, and this is an investment. It's not speculative at all. So I think it's important today that people do less speculating. So what I'm saying to you is when I say I enjoy cryptos and cryptocurrencies, I'm thinking more and more that right now it's not ready for prime time for being saying it's could be titled an investment. And I know I'm going to get some some people that are kind of upset with my take on that. But I think it's important to know that it's only been around 12, 13 years. Bitcoin has only been around 12, 13 years. The other cryptos, barely, I mean, Ethereum, what, 9 years, maybe 10 years? And as for the other cryptos, some have only been around for 3 years. So again, I think it's important. Try to not speculate. Kind of go for the investment thesis. Learn from that. Learn about risk. Learn about reward. Learn about investments. And then if you want, you could speculate with a little money into things such as crypto. So I am not putting cryptos right now in the basket of investments. Now, I will continue to DCA, dollar cost average, into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Again, not financial advice, it's just my opinion. But again, a very small portion of my overall investing, or speculating, if we'd say, is going into a very small percentage, less than 2% of my overall investments and DCA, or dollar cost averaging money, is going into cryptos. And I think that's important for me to come out and say that because I know it's been a rough time. And I think it's important for people to understand that I want to make it clear that I don't have a massive portion of my investing, speculating, or financial net worth in cryptos. Probably less than 2%. I think it's very important. I think housing is a great starting investment if you can. Even a mutual fund like a REIT, real estate investment trust, within an IRA can be a great way to play real estate if you can't afford a house. Obviously, the riskiest investment is a business. But I think the easiest investment is dollar cost averaging into a basket of stocks, whether it's stocks you picked yourself, doing thorough analysis, or a basket of indexes like a S&P 500, or a ETF of a basket of stocks, a mutual fund. They could be the simplest ways to invest without headaches. All right, guys. So again, just wanted to come on. This was a Let's Chat Live today with a kind of Monday holiday edition. And, I want you to continue to like, subscribe, uh, let that algorithm work for me. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this today, my live stream today. And I hope if I could just stop working, can get to making another live, consistent live show. All right. But I'll be working on it for you guys. All right. So see you guys soon and enjoy the rest of the holiday. Have a great one. Bye.